Hi, y'all, and welcome back to Trending Country Music. This is your host, Brian Keith. Hope you all are having a wonderful night tonight. New in country music, Josh Turner talks getting Randy Travis back in the studio for new album, Country State of Mind. He goes on to say, "We've been through a lot of tough stuff this past year," Country Start tells People. Josh Turner is ready for brighter days. In his new interview with People, the country singer opens up about the tragic September 2019 accident saw his longtime sound engineer David Turner killed when his tour bus went off road or California highway. It's some it's something I don't wish on anybody, Turner 42 says of devastating crash, which also saw 7 other passengers injured. I still have guys that are emotionally struggling, physically, emotionally, you name it. He continues, it's been pretty tough on all of us, but I've learned what all of those guys are made of in the wake of that accident, and I'm proud of most of my guys and how they have dealt with it. 2020 brought fresh challenges and heartbreak as well. Turner's live concerts have been postponed due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. At the same time, he and his wife Jennifer, along with their 4 sons, Hampton, Colby, Marion, and Hawk, were forced to move out of their home into a smaller cottage on their family property in Nashville, Tennessee, when they discovered a mold problem. We've been through a lot of tough stuff this past year, including the financial strain of having to rebuild our house during a time when I can't even go out on the road. It's been a gut punch, Turner tells People. Still a South Carolina native, is determined to end the year on a high note. His new album, Country State of Mind, is out Friday, which covers and features honoring the roots of country music. Below, Turner opens up about new music, homeschooling, and life in quarantine. How are all the kids doing? What have you and your family been up to the past few months? Turner, they're good. They've been busier than I've been, just about. They're all grown up, eating everything in the house. We spent a whole lot of time together since March, and I was forced to come off the food. We visited family and done a lot of things that we normally wouldn't have had time for this time of year. So it's actually been food. The kids started school recently too. We homeschooling them. The only thing I really do is help with math very often geographically. Beyond that, Jennifer carries the bulk of it. Walk me through the process of putting together and recording an album remotely. How did you do it, Turner? It was a very fun project. All these songs have a special place in my heart. I think it'll really resonate with the people now, especially because everything we're going through in the world today, because it'll bring good memories of a simpler time. It provides an escape from a world full of worry, uncertainty, and fear. I had all of my recordings done before the pandemic. We had a few of the guest artists that still needed to record their part, which was somewhat of a challenge with the pandemic's restrictions. Jennifer Wayne from Runaway June actually was one of the first people I knew that actually came down with the virus. But we fought it off and got back on our feet. We managed to get everybody in the same room and get it done and all that. Technology too, also allows us to get things done that we probably wouldn't have been able to years ago. Maddie and Tay did theirs remotely at their own place, and Chris Jansen actually did it at his home studio before the pandemic even came along. So I tell people that he was social distancing before social distancing was cool. What was your favorite part of putting Country Mute State of Mind together? Any difficulties, Turner? This was my first record that I actually played guitar on, and this is the first record that I ever sung harmony vocals on. I owe that to my producer, Peter Greenberg. Actually getting it in there and playing the guitar was probably the hardest part for me, but because I don't really consider myself a guitar player, for the 2 songs that I played on it, it made sense, and I think it adds something special to the record. But outside of that, it was just a lot of fun to be able to go in and give these songs a rebirth, some new life. Recording with Randy Travis for his first recording session since his stroke in 2013 was good. Randy's been a hero of mine for a long time, and he's been a friend of mine for a long time. The record wouldn't have been complete without him, but we got in the vocal booth, and he's taking first couple passes at it. I'm standing beside his wife, Mary, and I look over and she's got tears streaming down her cheeks. put my arm around her and said, "Is this the first time that Randy's been in the studio since the stroke?" And she said, it was like, "Yeah." I just gave her a big hug. And that was when I realized how big of a moment that was. It was pretty cool to be able to be the one to get him in the studio after everything he's been through. Has your family listened to the album yet? What do they think? Oh yeah, my 9-year-old Marion loves this desperately. Everybody's a big fan of the record. Jennifer not so much of a fan of the Caretaker, but I like I say, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And articles, go read on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Seems to me that Josh Turner has really made best with all these tough times that have been going on recently with COVID and not being able to do live events. But hopefully soon he'll be able to go back and start doing live concerts and being out there with his fans. And it seems to me that Josh is just a really great family man, and he has a passion for his music, and he's one of my all-time favorite artists, along with Randy Travis. So, kudos to them, and I'm really happy to can't wait to hear the new album. And be sure to check out the original video. The link should be in the description. I can have that in the description for you guys if you want to check it out. Thank you all for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for new videos and what's going on in country music. Till next time, y'all have a wonderful night. God bless y'all. Peace.